Hello, fellow people of the Earth. I am Day50 from Craft Productions, and sorry about not having any episodes for a while. It's at a week-long camp, but hopefully I'll be able to get some more episodes out for this InvBackup coding series. So, last time we got a bunch of stuff done. I'm trying to remember all the stuff I did. It's we did quite a lot of stuff. I'm gonna move this save thing right below the player.load thing, just to see if that works, because we were having issues with that last episode. So let's just say it'd be a quick test. No, actually, it wouldn't be a quick test. It'll probably work. It was because what was happening is we were trying to save the data file before it was actually loaded. But it should be fine now. So anyway, this episode, I'm gonna see if I can create a way to save a list of backups. So in our player data file here, I want to add another default down here, which is going to be backups.number, and we'll set this to or it'll be 0 when it first start out. Let me just see. Yeah. Okay, I didn't want to do it under some new backups thing. This is case sensitive too, so if I was to put B here, just in lowercase b, it would be saved under a different line of YML. So I'm gonna move this whole method into another script, actually, into just the main InvBackup script. And that'll be public static void. And then I can go back to the InvBackup timer and InvBackup.inventory save. Alright. Just because I want to be able to access this from any other classes. Actually, this is inventory save. Whoops. Oh, latest. How about that? Because it's just saving the latest one. Alright. So, I'm actually gonna add something to this. That's I'm gonna add a timestamp. So simple date format equals new simple date format. Actually, I'm gonna add this not in this this thing here. Take this out of there. This is a simple Java thing, so looks like I'll put it just down here. It's gonna be the last thing to do. Alright, we're actually going to declare this up here, public static simple date format equals null. Alright, and then down here we can do date format equals new simple date format, and we're going to parse this. Alright, and date parsed. Alright, sorry about that. So this just loads the date, and we can actually just get rid of this because it's just a simple little line. We don't really need to put it in its own little method. But we are going to create a method, public string get date, or get date, yeah, or get timestamp, why not? And it, oh, I'm stupid. This is going to take, well, nothing, it's just going to get the current date. So, then we can do date equals new date. And this will simply, I think it's util, yeah. When in doubt, it's java.util. But this gets gets the current date, and to return date format dot format date. So this will simply just get the timestamp, and it will be arrayed like this: month, month, day, day. Kind of like for today it would be 8. Month is actually, yeah, so 8. And then year, hour, minutes, seconds. So that's how it'd be. That's the output of that. And we could just get rid of the seconds, actually. But with this one, well, I guess we're only... yeah, let's just get rid of the seconds. We don't really need the seconds. So it'll just be like that. Alright, cool. So that's fine. Well, then again, I know I keep changing my mind. We may want to go... yeah, I'm just going to do seconds. So, now we can, under inventory, save latest. We can add playerfile.setString. Path is going to be backups.latest.time time stamp get time stamp. Alright, cool. I know that a lot of stuff in this script is static, but I just find that easier, and yeah, and that timestamp should probably be static anyway, so we can access that from other scripts. So that saves the latest inventory. Why don't we do... and since this is in this script, we can just get rid of this little thing here. Alright, why don't we just copy this whole method and just call it inventory save. And this is going to be like this, except it'll save to a max number of backups. So we're going to go in the config file here, and I'm going to add a default. It's going to be InvBackup dot max number of saves. And this is where the max number of inventory saves that a player can have will be in their script. And then once this number is depleted, like you have more than 30 saves, it will just erase the old ones. So we're going to do let's just go here. So public static int max saves equals null. I'll just put it to 0. And then down here in the unenable, we'll do max saves equals config dot get int max number of saves. Like that. Alright, cool. So that should get our saves int. And then what we can do down here, when you call inventory save, for our player file, we're going to want to add, where's the player data file right here. We're going to want to add backups dot we already have backups in them. That's what we added before. Okay, so we're going to get that player file. All right, so int save number equals player file dot I don't have a we probably want to add something to this, which will be public void get int string path string item int path. We actually don't need the item because we're not setting anything. And this is gonna return an integer, so we want to do return. Alright, and we'll go back to the main class here and save number equals player file dot get int, and this will be backups dot number. Alright, so this will get the current number of backups, which is to start out 0. Then what we do is save number plus plus. I can just put that at the end there. So this adds 1 to the current number of saves, because that's what we're going to currently save. That's what we're currently saving. So then we're going to do the same stuff here, and we'll do player file set string backups dot do plus save number plus. So this will do like backups dot one dot timestamp, you know, kind of like that. So I'm just gonna copy this, the same thing down here, and the same thing down here. So this will save it, save a new save. So now if we go to InvBackup timer, we have the inventory save latest, then we can do InvBackup dot inventory save, then p and then p dot get name. So this is going to both save the the latest section and save it to its like number. So now what we're going to add down here is the max number of saves. So you see up here we had the max saves. We're going to add an if statement here. If we're actually going to get the save number, we want to get the player file and the save number before the if statement. So if save number is equal to max saves, and we're going to add we're going to make this a not equal to. So pretty much if the save number of saves is not equal, is not at the max save level, it will save a new save. So we're actually going to add this down here. And then we actually want to do I think we'll do the same thing for the latest. We won't want it to save the latest if it currently does not have enough saves. So we'll add this backups.number, and we'll tab all this in. Some people have been complaining about my not use of caps, and usually I do use caps quite a lot in code to make things look nice, but it tends to make the videos longer. You can feel free to add caps yourself, and I'll most likely clean all this up off camera. But yeah, it makes it easier for me right now. So this is kind of the same thing. If the save number is not equal to max saves, it'll save it under the latest, and same thing down here. Cool. So I think this is pretty good. We'll test this out. Hopefully we'll be able to get it so it erases old ones after this. So we'll add a little to do statement here. Erase old ones. And we'll do the same up here. Whoops. Or actually, you don't have to do that for the latest, but yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and export this and test it out on the server. We're going to want to go ahead and regenerate our config here. We'll just see if some new things were added. We have max number of saves set to 30 and save interval minutes. Put this to 1 quickly. And we have the list of players. So I'm just going to stop that, and then we're going to have to... Alright, that's good. And then I'll run the server, go ahead and launch Minecraft, and I'll be back. Alright, now let's just log in. There it is. Really? That's a really annoying problem I've been getting in Minecraft recently. It requires restarting Minecraft like 50 times and it'll finally work. I don't even know why. I'm actually just going to put the server in offline mode and then do it. Okay, now if this doesn't solve the problem, then I don't know. Alright, new player data file created for Dairy 50. That's just a chat plugin I have, a little chat mod. That's nothing to do with the plugin or anything. So now, one thing I want to do is if you go to the messenger script here, add a space there. A space there. I'll make it so we can have a space between that and the next thing said. So there we go. As you can see, the latest one was saved, and along with number 1. Now I'm still. It seems, yeah, that worked okay. But I still. It's really weird. 1 second. So it's still not saving the defaults that we're loading. The backups.number default and the players.name. Why is my cursor blinking? Okay, whatever. But yeah, it's not doing that. I don't know why it's not. I'll have to look into that. Oh my god, I know why. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. You have to put true in between there. I was having so many problems. And that's all that it was. Okay. So now we can go ahead and export this. Hopefully my cursor will stop blinking. Don't know if you guys can see that, but my cursor is really annoying me right now. 1 second, I'm gonna unpause and see if it stopped. Huh, seems to only happen when I'm recording. That's really weird. So I'm just gonna go ahead and delete the InvBackup thing again. The new one in there, and whoops. Alright, so let's try this now. I join the server. Now this, as you can see, there's a space in between that. It says new player data file created, and there it is, and I have my name and I have my backups. So now we'll wait a minute until the backup happens, and I'm actually gonna make it so that it okay. I'm actually gonna add if we go to our InvBackup timer, after the for statement, make sure it's after the for statement, we'll put messenger.info InvBackup finished, and then before the for statement we'll put InvBackup commencing. Now if you have quite a lot of players on your server, this may take sometimes. It'll do InvBackup commencing and then InvBackup finished. Alright, so as you can see, we've got a timestamp here with the month and time, date, like the day and time, and then we have, that's the latest one. Then we have number 1 and backups. Oh, one thing I forgot to do is under here we have to do player file dot set string backups dot number. So actually player file, this is set int. So we're gonna have to go into our player data file, change this to set int. Alright, then we can go back here and we can change set int, and the item will be save number. Alright, so now if I were to export this and reload the server, let's see if it works. And I was just looking at our config file, and it looks like it added my name to the list twice. This can be fixed very simply. If we go to the config file, you go down to add to list, Then down here we can do if l dot contains item. And we'll put an exclamation point, so if it does not contain that, that will occur. We can even make this a boolean, and this will return true, else return false. So if it did add to the list, it will return true, and if it didn't add to the list, it will return false. So that will also make it so that it won't add it to the list twice. So I'm still waiting for this. So it looks like it now there we go. Okay, so it erased the first backup. Now if I reload it, as you can see, another backup was created. Backup number 2, a new timestamp and inventory. That's also the latest one. And as you can see, there's the backup commencing, backup finish, backup commencing, backup finish thing. If I was to just drop that, as you can see, it will be a different inventory. So now I have some seeds. So we can see that there will be a difference in the little random numbers and letters that is the inventory. Let's just wait for this next backup to commence, and we'll see if it works. Alright, there we go. Now if we were to reload this, the new inventory, there's probably some different thing in the code. Yeah, the code's a bit different. Base 64 code. As you can see, that's backup number 3, and the number of backups is set to 3, and it's all dandy fine. And this would happen the same with any amount of players you have online. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. If I was to log into another player, there'd be another YML file here, and the same stuff would happen. Awesome. So next episode we'll work on making it so that if the number of backups is to the max, it will erase old ones, start erasing the old ones. So yeah, that's what I'll be working on next time. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next episode.